Okay, so I'm going to go over my match against blue-white. I'm playing green-red marble. So this hand, I think, is a keep, although it could maybe be a mulligan. If I don't draw a way to get delirium, it's pretty bad. So I play Evolving Wild turn 1. Plays a Smuggler's Copter. So here it's pretty clear, play Servant. He plays Selfless Spirit, attacks with Copter. So here I can either play Chandra or I can play Servant and Tormenting Voice. If I play Chandra, I can kill the Selfless Spirit, and then my Chandra will die if he gets another creature to activate his Copter. That might be the better play. I feel like that might be the best play here. So what I did is I played Servant and I played Tormenting Voice, discarding Chandra. If I do play Tormenting Voice, I think I should be discarding Emrakul. So that's like a couple mistakes here. So I play Tormenting Voice, discard Chandra to it. Probably should discard Emrakul to it. Play my second Servant. He attacks me. So it seems like he doesn't have another creature, so my Chandra might have lived here. Passes the turn, so he has no Gideon, which is good. So now I can play Ishkanah without Delirium. Seems like a fine play, still stops his creatures. So it resolves. Probably better off not attacking here. Okay, no, I actually do want to attack here, because if he plays a Spell Queller, it'll give me Delirium. Okay, so he plays a Stasis Snare on my Ishkanah. Definitely want to attack here. So, okay. Attacks me 3 with the Smuggler's Copter. Draw a Tormenting Voice, so I can get myself to Delirium and play Ishkanah. So that's the play here. Discard Emrakul. Play my Ishkanah. Oh, I decided not to play Ishkanah. Okay, so what was I thinking here? Okay, so if he has a Revolutionary Rebuff, or if he has Archangel Avacyn, playing Ishkanah is not that great, because he can just play his Avacyn, sacks his Selfless Spirit, and kill all my creatures, and I can't even block with Ishkanah. So actually I think this plays a lot better, because it's pretty likely he has Archangel Avacyn. We already know he doesn't have a Gideon. So yeah, I can play the Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot, and in turn I can sack it. That'll give me 5 card types, and then I can play Emrakul on the following turn. He does not have Archangel, which is strange. Attacks with the Smuggler's Copter. And at the end of his turn, I'm going to sacrifice my Puzzle Knot. So now I can just play my Emrakul. Plays a Spell Queller. Okay, so his hand is Spell Queller, Gideon. Draw Reflector Mage. So I definitely want to kill his own Selfless Spirit at the end of his turn, and I definitely want to suicide something. I think it's better to kill Smuggler's Copter. I also get to discard a good card with Smuggler's Copter, so I'm going to activate Copter, attack, draws an Archangel. I think I want to discard the Archangel. I think it's the best card here. I'm going to block his Copter, sack his Selfless Spirit. I could play any of these cards. I could potentially Gideon an Emblem, could potentially Reflector Mage my own Emrakul. I could potentially make him use a Spell Queller without getting to counter anything, but I think I don't want to like give him any extra tempo by playing a card for him. I'd rather just let him have to play the cards one by one. So he plays Reflector Mage on my Emrakul. I'm just really far ahead. I could play Emrakul here and kill one of his creatures, but I can probably get more value out of it later, so I just play Ishkanah. Since I know he doesn't have an Archangel, it's pretty solid here. He just concedes. So, going into game 2. So I keep this hand. It's kind of a borderland hand. I only have 2 lands. They both come into play tapped. But I figured it's a really good hand if I can draw a couple lanes. So I'm happy to keep it on the draw. I draw a tune, which is okay. He has a turn 2 Copter. I don't draw a land, which is bad. So here I think I want to attune, get a land, and then play Vessel. That's really my only play. So get Forest, play Game Trail, play Vessel, pass the turn. He plays a Selfless Spirit, attacks me for 3. So here I have a few options. I can play a Tireless Tracker. I can play a removal spell. I can play a Servant, or yeah, that's about it. So here, if I play Tracker and he plays Reflector Mage, I'm pretty screwed. But at the same time, if I play a removal spell and he plays Gideon, I'm so screwed. So it's honestly not a great spot to be in. I think the best play here, since I'm like already pretty behind, maybe is to play Tracker. And to hope I draw land, so the next turn I can play double removal spell. That's not what I did here. So I feel like just because this is so bad against Gideon, I probably shouldn't play the removal spell here, but I decided to play the removal spell. And he didn't sack his Selfless Spirit because he was F6, so I got some extra energy out of that. So he plays Gideon here. Game's basically over. It's my turn. Don't draw land again, so I'm in a lot of trouble. My best play is probably to play Tireless Tracker. Oh, I try to find a land with Vessel, nothing. Okay, so that's game. So going on to game 3. So this hand's totally fine, great even. So I have to think whether I want to play my Game Trail tapped or play a tune. I think I want to play a tune turn 1 so that I can use my mana every turn. Find a Forest. Yes, no play. So I could leave up Harness Lightning, but it's probably better to play Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot. His best play is Smuggler's Copter, so I'd rather just play around his better play. Play my Puzzle Knot. He has a Selfless Spirit. So here I think I want to Harness Lightning right away. I don't want to give him a chance to Spell Queller and then have 4 power in play. And again, he lets me get energy off of this. Okay, so he has no play. So I'm actually happy to get my Tireless Tracker countered by Spell Queller here, because then I can kill it later on with my Harness Lightning. Plays Selfless Spirit, which is pretty annoying. So now he's got protection for his Spell Queller, but he is tapped out, so if I draw a land I can either works, but I do not draw a land. And I think there's a bug. I should have like 4 energy right now. I mean, yeah, I should have 4 energy. It's just not showing up. So here I can either Harness Lightning or Puzzle Knot. I think it's pretty clear I want to Harness Lightning. And I'm going to target his Spell Queller, because he's going to sack his Selfless Spirit and then I get to keep all the energy. So now I'm up to like 7 energy. So he plays another Selfless Spirit. Attacks me for 5. I'm still in pretty good shape if I can draw a land, because then I can play Aetherworks and use it immediately. Plays Graven Inspector, so he could have Ceremonious Rejection. But there's no use in trying to play around it, so play my Marvel. And I hit Worldbreaker. So now I have an interesting choice. What do I want to kill with my Worldbreaker? Do I want to get his Copter or his Port Town? I think it's better to get Port Town. He's only on 4 lands. It's turn 6. So, and that'll also shut off Stasis Snare for a little bit, if he does have that. And he only gets like 2 extra damage a turn if I get rid of his Copter. So I'm pretty happy with this play. He plays Deckenstone. Gets in for 7. So I go down to 9. Still in pretty good shape though, because I got this Marvel. So now I can attune and play a Puzzle Knot and a Harness Lightning, and I think I can still use Marvel. So I attune, use my Marvel. So here my choices are basically Puzzle Knot, Server, Tracker, Vessel. Puzzle Knot's really good in this situation. It's going to gain me 6 life and 7 energy, which is almost like an entire turn. So I take the Puzzle Knot here. I force him to use another Selfless Spirit activation, and I get 3 energy out of that. And I play my 3rd Puzzle Knot. So I'm in a really great position right here. Unless he has like Fragmentize, it's going to be pretty hard to lose. Cracks his blue. Gets in for 5. Plays Gideon. So here I can. It's hard for me to tell how much energy I have. It's the replay is bugged, but I think I want to play Ishkanot and use my Marvel if that's possible. So probably like a 2 and play a land, play Ishkanot and Marvel. Oh, so I Marvel right away. Hit Emrakul. That should be game. So I get my Emrakul. Oh, my Ishkanah does not have Delirium, so I actually don't want to do that. So, Kraken Blue. I think I want to play a 2 and Servant here. Servant will let me kill his Thraben Inspector. Now I'm controlling his turn. He has another Gideon, which is great. I can use that to essentially kill itself. So here, I think I want to suicide the Smuggler's Copter. That way I can draw an extra card in case his top card's like Stasis Snare or something. I can get rid of that. Also, if I suicide his Smuggler's Copter, he has less draw steps to deal with Emrakul. So I activated Smuggler's Copter. Attack with Smuggler's Copter and Thraben Inspector. He draws Scatter to the Winds, and I discarded it. Block, block. Plays Gideon. And now I'm deciding whether I want to do nothing or Ultimate Gideon. I think I want an Ultimate Gideon. It's not too relevant to make his creatures bigger at this point. And if I just leave it, he can just kill me with it. So I just Ultimate. And now it's his turn. Draws Stasis Snare. Gets rid of my Emrakul. Attacks for 6. I want to jump here. Gives me one more card type. And one more energy. Okay, so my energy is showing up now. I have 9 energy. So here I use my Aetherworks Marvel. My choices are basically Ishkanah or Aetherworks. I think Ishkanah is great here. I just need to keep stalling the game out until I get another Emrakul, basically. Oh, right. So my Ishkanah... So, actually, I'm not exactly sure how Aetherworks Marvel works. I think if I cast my Ishkanah while my Ishkanah is on the stack, I can sacrifice my Woodweaver's Puzzle Knots, which is what I wanted to do. But it didn't work that way. So I think that would have been the correct play. I'm not sure if that's possible. If you have time to do it, you should, I think. So I should have sacrificed one of these Puzzle Knots while this was on the stack. I should have control-clicked my Ishkanah, which I forgot to do. So now I'm actually maybe in a little bit of trouble here, but still gain a lot of life with Puzzle Knot. Plays Copter, can't attack. I get to sack 2 Puzzle Knots. Activate Marvel. There's a natural state, so I can get my Emrakul back. Attack the Ishkanah. Second Ishkanah. Play Ishkanah. And play Vessel of Nascency. Now it's his turn. He's trying to look for something. I just block. Oh, and he scoops. So that's it.